I'm not sure if the cameras have panned yet, but we've got dogs in the house, we've got poodles in the house, and we've got fishes as well. We want to talk about pets this morning. Now, I know that primarily someone or a person... Didi, can you just hush up for now? Mommy is speaking. We want to understand why people keep pets. We want to know why anybody like ace broadcaster Abeku Santana would keep a dog as huge as this in his house or in his home. And it's not even only one that he's got. How many do you have, Abe?
I have like 4 dogs.
Of this size?
Different breeds.
But this size?
Yes.
In your house?
Yes, I came with 2. But
we've seen the 2 this morning. Yeah. Okay, so let me just quickly introduce my guest to you, and then we can get into this conversation about pets. I've mentioned ace broadcaster Gilbert Abeku Agre Santana already. He's a dog lover, and he's brought his dog in the studio this morning. And of course, Rhoda Busumche, she is the different one. Let me say she's the odd one out this morning. She's a lover of fishes, and she's brought her fish this morning as well in this very little cute aquarium. And Yokiti Kodia, did I get that correctly?
Yeah, you got it right. Okay,
she's also a dog lover, and she brought her poodle, and her name is Didi. Good morning, gentlemen and 2 ladies. Abe, are you struggling to keep him calm?
It's a bit uncomfortable with the environment.
For him?
Yes.
Because this is pretty new to him.
Yes.
The lights and everything.
Lights and a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a calm dog. It's a trained dog.
Yeah.
So you can see that he's behaving. Even though the poodle was backing at it, it won't react.
So that's the thing I want to understand. Why was the little one, the poodle, rather backing at it? Is it because she's afraid?
No, all animals are territorial.
Yeah.
When I say territorial, they always want to defend their space. Okay, so it finds itself on the lap of the owner, and it sees another dog coming. They are not friends. Okay, so it's just protecting its space. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, it's protecting its space.
And these tiny ones are actually very feisty. They are very aggressive and feisty.
But it won't react.
Yeah.
The big one will not react.
It knows that it's like, it's a poodle, it's a puppy.
Right.
It sees it as a puppy.
Right.
You understand? Right. Besides that, I walk my dog in my community. When we're walking, it sees other dogs.
And it knows,
yes, dogs are very intelligent animals. After horses, the most intelligent animal you can get is a dog. Dog can take more than 120 commands.
Abe, do not unleash it, please. Do not unleash it.
No.
Make sure you don't unleash it. Anyway,
unleash it.
Okay, so now let's try and calm down and get into the conversation.
Yeah.
Didi, if you can calm down, please calm down. So the first question on many people's minds this morning would be, why do you keep pets? Should I start with you, Yoki?
Sure.
Okay. Why do you keep Didi?
So first of all, I think she's the best companion you can ever have. They are very loyal, and she's so playful. Like, she just lights up them anywhere you go. Everywhere I go, people just love to play with her. She doesn't get you bored. You always have something to do with her. And she really listens. Like, she's well trained. She's potty trained. So there's really not much issues. If she wants to poo, she knows where to go. If she wants to pee, she also knows what to do. So I don't really have any issues with her. And she's just great company for the house. My mom loves her. My dad, everyone is just good with her.
So where did this love come from? You picked it from your parents?
Yes, I think it's inherent because my dad is such a dog lover. I've always had dogs. We've grown up with dogs. And even I have another one, the pit bull, also at home. Okay. So it's something I've always had since I was little. I've always been around dogs.
I've been told, Abe, that the dog is the only animal in the world that actually loves you more than you love yourself. Is that correct?
It's absolutely true.
Explain that to me.
There's a saying that the best friend of man is dog. Yes. You see, now it wants to relax. It wants to, Yes. Dogs are very sensitive. It depends on how you nurture it. My dogs don't eat pepper. They don't eat onion. So their senses are very sharp. And it can sense smell. any animal or anything more than 60 meters or even 100 meters far away from where it is. Dogs care. They are so caring. They also communicate a lot. Yes, I can talk to my dog and it listens. In fact, I can play with the dog when the dog wants to play. When it's terrified, when it's scared, you will know. When it's not feeling well, you know. If you are a lover of animals, you will know when their condition changes. They can take more than 120 commands. So in developed countries, you see that dogs are even used
in how many minutes or seconds?
No, it depends on how you train it.
120 commands.
More than 120
sit,
commands. Sit, stand, run, attack, stop, sleep, catch, all that. In developed countries, dogs are used for intelligence, like
You've
FBI,
exactly.
CIA. You understand, when you want to even track, people carrying, illegal stuff. Dog can detect that. So it depends on the breed, the type of dog that you have. Not all dogs, but the most intelligent dog, is the German Shepherd.
Okay, that's the most intelligent.
The most intelligent dog. Okay. Some dogs are very aggressive. They are not domestic. In America, Pit Bull has been banned as a domestic dog because they are bush. They are bush dogs, and they are also territorial. Wherever they are, they want to dominate. If I had brought my Pit Bull here, it would have finished this poodle in just yes. It will rush on you, it will attack you. It always look for your vein on your neck. That is where, and the canines are very sharp. And when it bites, the canines lock. So it will strangle with, the object or the meat in the mouth till it gets out before the canines will open. Okay. So dogs are very, very, very intelligent animals, and they are very friendly. They are very caring. In fact, if you have kids at home and you have the type of dog like the German Shepherd or even the poodle, you understand that they can play with kids. Okay. And I don't know, some also have some spiritual beliefs that I cannot attest to it. Okay. But I'm a naturally, lover of animals. I have a lot of animals. I have cats, and the cats cohabitate with the dogs.
With the dogs?
Yes, I have parrots. Okay. I have buggies. I have pigeons.
All in your house?
Yeah.
So you mean you own a zoo?
It's not a zoo. It's not a zoo.
Abe, so what breed of dog is this?
This is Boabu.
It's a Boabu. Yeah. And how old is it?
It's 6 years old.
Is it male or female?
A male.
Okay, so before I come to the fish lover, I just hope that we'll be able to test this. Since you mentioned that it is able to take about 120 commands, it's getting a little feisty and it's drooling a lot this morning. Yeah. Maybe the environment is also part of it. Yeah. But if you are in sync with this dog, can you try and calm him down, probably give him some instructions, and let's see if he would be able to take it?
It has to acquaint itself with the environment, not immediately. I mean, this is not like trained, professional trained dog. It can take the command in its environment. Okay, so not in a feels foreign... a bit uncomfortable.
That's why it's even acting the way it's acting,
It wants to get out of this space because it sees another dog and it doesn't want to fight the dog. So he wants to leave the space for this dog. You understand? And that's a disciplined dog. If this dog was not disciplined and well trained, if this dog was not disciplined and well trained, it would have attacked it. But it's not coming. It's just, and the dog can hear your voice. You understand? They listen to commands. You understand? If I'm angry right now, I'll let the dog know that I'm angry. Okay. I'll raise my voice.
Okay.
Stop it!
And it will know that you're angry. Okay.
Stop it!
Oh.
Quiet! No. So when I raise my voice, it knows that I'm angry.
Okay.
Yes. Hey! Quiet! Bobby! So it depends on how you train the dog. Right. And if you're playing with the dog, and the dog knows that you're playing, it will also play with you. It can sometimes lick you know, I mean,
your face and all that. That's the part that I'm uncomfortable with.
Why?
I have one as well. Lady would love to. I'm not like
then
that.
You don't love.
I'm keeping her for security reasons.
Okay,
not really because I love it as a pet. But every time she sees me, she's wagging her tail and then she wants to lick my face and all that. But that's typical of dogs, right?
Yeah,
they always want to lick its owner.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Madam Fish Lover, Rhoda.
Hello.
This is a little weird.
I know.
Some love dogs, some love cats. I mean, it's understandable. But for you, it's a fish.
Yes.
Where's this love for fishes coming from?
Okay, so yes, I did want to keep a pet, but I also wanted something that I don't have to do a lot of work with.
Okay.
So I needed space as well. I mean, I have a small space at home. So if I want to keep a dog, then I need to get its own place.
Right.
I don't have that.
Okay.
The fish gives me all that comfort, yes. As you see, the water, I have to change it like maybe once a week.
This water, is it
Yes.
ordinary water?
Ordinary water.
This is just normal water.
Ordinary water.
So I can just fetch from the tap.
You don't have to
and
go
then-
to the sea.
Okay, so tell me, first of all,
Yeah.
what type of fish is this?
Okay, so...
Because I see, is it 2 or 3
There's
fishes
two.
in there?
There's
It's
two,
2.
yes.
So I see one with the orange color and another
And
one turquoise, the
the
one on
turquoise,
top.
yes.
What type of fishes are these?
So turquoise guy here is actually a male. It's
Okay.
a half moon beta.
Okay.
I don't know if the cameras
The
can
cameras
pick
will pick it, yes.
And then orange guy here.
Oh, so
that's
there
a
are 2 men.
goldfish. That's a goldfish. It's not pregnant.
It's just as
It's
big
just
as
how
that. The
it is.
stomach is just
Yes.
this big.
Yes.
It's not pregnant.
No,
When you
it's
came in,
not.
I thought it was pregnant.
No, it's not.
Okay, so
Yes.
Abeko has just demonstrated how he can communicate with his dog. Do these people hear you?
Okay, so what happens with the fish is that once you're keeping them, you have intervals that you feed them.
Okay.
Right? Usually when, I wouldn't say when they're hungry, but then immediately you get close, they know you're going to feed them and then they start getting to the surface.
So once you get to the aquarium, they know you're about
they
to
know
feed
you're
them.
about to feed them.
Okay,
Yes,
so
they
you only
close.
get close to them when you're about to feed them. How about when you want to play with them?
Unfortunately, I can't handle them unless I'm changing the water.
Okay.
I have a net
Right.
to scoop them, but
Okay.
the only way to have that, should I say, that connection with them is when you hold them. So I usually don't use the net. I like to pick them. I don't know if you'd like to try, but they won't die.
Yeah, will they die? How long can they survive outside the
More
water?
than a minute.
They can
I
survive
have
more than
tested
a
it,
minute.
yes.
Okay,
They
I
don't
think
die
I can try
immediately.
that. Let me.
You want to?
Yes, I want the turquoise guy.
Okay,
Is it
so
possible?
Just don't move your hands.
I shouldn't move. So my hands
Yes.
must be stable.
Yes.
I shouldn't move it at all.
I mean, don't get scared. Okay, so
Is it going to be tickly? If it's going to be
No, no,
tickly,
no,
I
no.
probably would.
okay.
Is
Hold
it
on.
difficult to catch it? Now it knows that you want to catch it,
Yes.
right?
Okay, let me bring
Oh, the big guy.
bubble guy.
The
Yes.
big guy is going to
Okay,
tickle my
so-
palm.
Relax, Cookie.
Okay.
It will be calm.
Okay. All right. So because I'm calm, it's also calm.
Yes.
Okay. And this guy right here can survive for over a minute in my palm outside.
Yes,
It's very environment.
Exactly.
So how old is it?
This is just 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
So when you bought it or got it, was it smaller in size? Or it was
not
just the
so
same
small.
size?
Yes, almost the same.
Okay, so that's it right there in my palm. I'm sure the camera's okay. It's trying to move. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back to your habitat. Yeah,
Okay.
please go back.
Sorry.
It's fine. Okay. So what
yeah,
do
there.
you feed them with?
I came with the feed.
Okay.
I don't know if you
What
like
is it
to
called?
See. It's just it's actually imported. So they are
Okay.
in these packs.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm
they are in
listening.
these packs. So they're tiny pellets.
Is it
It's
rice?
just, no,
Is it-
no.
What
it's-
is it?
So it's just fish meal.
Okay.
So it's a number of things that have been put together, but they are in pellet form.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So you sprinkle a little
Okay,
bit
guys,
of it
let's
on
let's
top.
have it. Let's see what it looks like. Please pass it to me.
Yes. So
Okay, if
it's
you
usually
ask
in
me,
a big pack.
if you
I'll
ask
just
me, I
put
would have
this in.
said these are brown chia seeds because they
they're
look
not.
like chia seeds.
Actually,
If
yeah,
I can
they
have some
look like
tissue
that.
as well, guys. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what you feed them with.
Yes.
Now just put some in the water and let me see what their reaction would be. And you feed them what's
Once
the
a day.
interval?
Once a day.
Once a day.
Yes.
So this is all they're going to have for today?
Yes.
That's all they're going to have for today.
I promise you, that's all it is.
This is all you are giving them.
Yes.
and they will survive on this.
Give them too much, and what happens? So they eat only what they can eat.
Madam.
Yes. They eat all that they can, right?
Okay.
Let's say I put about 20 of it on top.
Right.
They'll eat maybe 10.
Okay.
The remainder of the 10, the feed is made to float.
Okay.
So after about, let's say, an hour, it loses its floating ability, and then everything else sinks down. They don't go down to eat it. Once it sinks, it starts to contaminate the water.
So they would rather come
up to
eat it.
Yes.
Once it settles with
They
them
don't.
where they are, they won't eat it. It means it's gone waste.
Yes. Actually, they've been fed this morning, so I doubt
That's why they are not even
Yes.
trying to eat any of it.
But goldfish likes to eat a lot. So
Okay, so
let's
maybe
see.
it would come up to eat it.
Sorry, I stressed it.
I see. So then, the dog lovers have told us the benefits of keeping dogs. What benefits can you tell me about keeping a fish? What does it do for you?
So first things first, even the setup is colorful.
Okay.
Yes, looking at it alone lights you up.
Right.
That's it for me. And then you have the calming effect. So I have one of such. I used to keep it at the office. It was just one of the beta.
Right.
Yes, it's just on my desk. Sometimes you're stressed out at work, and then seeing it move, and it calms you.
Does it?
Yes. So for me, that's it. It's the fact that it gives you that creativity in your mind, seeing the colors and everything, and then the calming effect.
Apart from that, what else do I get from keeping an
I don't get to walk it and say I'm losing some weight by
they
walking
walk
out
their
with
dogs,
it.
like
Yes.
a bear would walk his dog.
Yeah.
Okay. I
It's
see.
the calming effect it gives me.
Right.
Maybe others will have another opinion about it, but for me, it's the calming effect.
Didi's mommy. Before I even come to Didi's mommy. So where did you buy the fish from?
Okay. At this point, I don't know if I should go into that, but
Yes, please.
there's a lady,
I want to know where you bought it
Fishy
from.
Afia.
Okay.
Yes, she deals in aquariums and all of that.
So she sells the fishes.
Yes.
So how much is the gold one?
I bought that one for 60.
60 CDs.
Yes.
And then Mr. Turquoise was how much?
That's also 60.
60 CDs. Oh, so it's not really expensive.
No, it's not.
To keep.
And there are different breeds of fishes. I choose to go with this one because they're easy to maintain.
Okay.
Others need an oxygen pump
Okay.
regularly, but these ones can go without the pump and they'll still be fine. Yeah.
So if you want them to procreate, if you want them to be a lot more, what do? You cross them with females or something? I need to understand.
Unfortunately, keeping fish in a confined space like this, you really can't get them to breed. But when you go to the fish farms, so they have these nets that's supposed to catch the eggs they lay. Sometimes they lay eggs when you confine them, but they eat it immediately, it comes out.
They eat their
They
own
eat-
eggs?
yes.
Why?
You may
That's-
not even get to see the egg. Immediately they lay, they eat it.
Right.
So the people who keep fish, I mean for the commercial purposes, they have things to catch the eggs and then they keep it till it hatches.
I see.
Yeah. So at this point, no, I do not keep them for the purpose of
Okay,
breeding.
but of course, did you create this aquarium yourself?
Yes.
So the pebbles and everything in it you had to buy.
Yeah.
So this whole aquarium, how much did it cost you?
300.
Oh, just 300 cedis to keep this aquarium, and then you're good to go. I see. Didi, just be quiet. Okay, so Didi's mom, tell us what benefits you also derive from keeping a pet like Didi.
Well, I said she's the best companion.
You mentioned, yes.
Yeah, and honestly, you really can't get bored around her. Even if you're in a bad mood, she's always there trying to jump on the bed, trying to lick your face, play with you, and she's able to play fetch as well.
Please hold on. Isn't it uncomfortable trying to sleep on the same bed with them?
Not at
Sometimes
all.
don't you get afraid that in your sleep you probably will sleep on it?
No. She's fine.
It's never happened?
Never. I don't
But-
roll over her, no. And she knows her space as well.
So the two of you sleep in the same bed?
Yes.
How do you manage the hair on her skin?
So-
I'm sure it sheds on
So
your bed
actually,
sheets and all.
her fur doesn't shed. Actually, it doesn't
Okay.
shed. I think the shampoo and everything we use for her with the grooming, it doesn't shed much.
That was where I was
Yeah, it doesn't. If you compare it to a cat, cats normally shed more than dogs actually
Yeah.
than this dog. Yeah.
So how do you keep her fur this fresh? What do you do?
Okay.
What items do you do, and how often do you use
So
them?
we bath her. twice in a month actually. So she has her shampoo, she has her sponge, she has her brush, she has her blow dryer. So as soon as she takes the bath, we have to blow dry and brush her because she'll easily get dirty. So after she's dry, we also spray her. She has her deodorizer, and that keeps her fresh as well. And usually, when her hair grows very much, then we take her to the groomers for them to get it trimmed, and also a bath, trim her nails and everything. So she's usually clean all the time.
How old is it?
Oh, Didi is 10 months. She'll be 1 year in October.
Oh, so just 10 months.
Yeah.
It is not even
a
one
year. No,
year.
she's not even
so
1 year.
how long do you intend to keep her for? As long as possible?
For as long as possible.
What's their lifespan?
So the small dogs actually can live long, 15 to 17 years.
They can?
Yeah, the smaller dogs.
15 to 17?
Yeah, the small dog.
Abe, how long can yours live for? What's its longevity like?
20, 25.
20, 25. Yeah. Now, you already mentioned that it doesn't eat pepper. Mine doesn't also, and salt.
And onions.
So, and onions.
Yeah.
What does it eat? Okay,
so it feeds on the palate, the food. You see, this is a foreign breed dog. So
it's only
except Gary with chicken.
I buy chicken back for mine as well.
Yeah.
So this is not the breed, because I know some can also eat the red oil zumi.
Yeah, it eats
so it can
oil.
eat it, right?
Yeah, red oil, tomato, and chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
But not pepper, not salt, and then onions. It would decrease their sensitivity.
Yeah.
Ha. How long have you had? Is it a him or a her? It's a him, right?
Him.
How long have you had him?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, how expensive is it?
Okay, actually, this was a gift from my brother-in-law.
Okay, so I'm sure it was very little when you
Yes, I used to breed.
Finally, Bobby.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay.
So it was a gift from my brother-in-law, but I also gift, dogs to friends. I've breed Boa Bull, I've breed Rottweiler, German Shepherd, and Mastiff. Then American Pit Bull. I actually bought American Pit Bull, 2 American Pit Bull from former President Kufuor's son, Kofi Efriye. He brought them from America. It had micro SIM on the dog.
That's what they do over there.
They track the dog.
Yes.
It gives me update on their vaccinations and medicals and all that, including grooming. So that's it. I mean, I've had different breeds or species of dogs, and they're very lovely. Dogs are lovely.
Let's talk about medical care. You just mentioned something very important.
Yeah.
So what I know is that outside, they insert chips in them, so they can be missing they can be gone for days, but you can still track them. Are there any services like that here in Ghana?
Yeah, now we have. That's the Jolu Animal Pet Shop.
Okay. They're able to insert the chips in them.
They even have a hotel.
Yes. The dogs have a hotel.
We have a dog hotel in East Lagos.
What did you say?
Yeah, we have dog hotel.
What happens in the hotel?
Okay, so when we are traveling, for instance, like, me and my family were living and there's nobody in the house. We take the dog to the hotel, leave it there, and they take care of it, till you come back.
The dog hotel?
Yeah, there's a dog hotel in East Lagos.
Interesting.
Yeah. So all the services, all the animal services you have, in overseas countries, I can say we're almost getting it here in Ghana.
Oh, I see. Let's talk medical care.
Yeah.
How do you take care of it medically? How do you know it's time for vaccination? What type of vaccination?
Okay, so we have a vet who comes on the regular routine, deworming, grooming, vaccinations, and we know the schedule. Yeah.
I see. I had one that died out of parvo. Oh. Because there were 2 of them, and the first one died out of parvo because it was always wanting to eat anything that it saw outside. When we unleash it to probably just go and rest a little bit, it wanted to eat everything from outside. But this one doesn't do that.
No.
Does he?
No.
So do you even open the gate for them to even go out just a little bit? But you have to be with them.
No, we leave them, the compound at night. Yeah, unleashed.
Unleashed.
Yes. The other dog is more calm, more disciplined. Okay. I can walk with it without the leash.
Right.
Yes.
And it is fine.
It will not even go away. It will stray. Yeah.
So we've been spending time with some pet lovers this morning, trying to find out exactly why they keep them, what they do to keep them, medical care and all that. I've been speaking to Abeku Santana, Rhoda here, and is it Yoki? Oh. Yeah. And what would be your last words? So for someone who's never been with dogs, Abe, let me ask you, if I want to keep a dog as a pet, what size should I buy?
Okay, so for starters, you can go with this poodle.
The poodle.
They are not aggressive and they are easy to control. They are easy to train and tamed. But with these ones, you need to be tough because they can be stubborn at times. You understand? And whatever you want the dog to do, make sure you feed the dog 15 minutes after you command it to do. So, for instance, if you don't want the dog to poo-poo in the kennel, you always bring it out 15-20 minutes before you feed it. Oh. So, if your dog poos in the kennel, it means that come here, quiet. What's that? If you don't want the dog to poo in the kennel, make sure anytime you're coming to feed the dog, you bring the dog out, leave it to, move around. It will poo outside. Then after that, you give it the food. Any command you want the dog to do that with it for about 15-20 minutes. After that, you give the dog food. Always rub your hands on the head of the dog. It's a sign that you love the dog, you like it. The more you rub your hands on the head, it makes the dog more calm. You understand? Yes. Anything you want the dog to do, the dog can do it, depending on how you train it. You understand? Yes. It's not comfortable with this environment.
That's
and again,
why it's just pacing up and down.
It's because the other dog is over there, so it wants to join it. That's why it's trying to go over there. Yes, because they're always moving together. Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming this morning. So she can hear you. Everything you say, she can hear. I see. Yokiti Kodria came with this poodle called Didi this morning. Fish lover Rhoda Bosumtree, and of course, Gilbert Abeku Santana. He's an entrepreneur. He is an on-air personality and a dog lover as well. Thank you for teaching us a thing or two this morning. We'll see you some other time. I cannot even come close to Bobby, but thank you for your time this morning. This is still TV3 New Day. We'll come and wrap up with some entertainment before we say goodbye.